Welcome once again back to Battle. I'm your host, David Kusar. Well, not your host, but your commentary for the night. And we are here at the season 2, episode 11 edition of Battle, here live from New Mexico, Alamogordo, New Mexico. Sorry, I didn't want to butcher the name, get people mad at me. But anyway, we got a stacked card for you tonight. 3 matches that are main event level matches, pretty much. But first off, we got ourselves a table match for the Extreme Championship, and it's gonna be Crimson versus the champion Edwin Baldwin. I'm sorry, I don't know if I mentioned this before or if I got it wrong. It's a last man standing match, and I'm looking forward to it. We got Flash, our champion, who has a flashy style. He's more of a finesse against Crimson, who's more about the brutality part of the wrestling. And this is a definite contrast of styles between these two. As Crimson, with his unique entrance here, getting ready for a last man standing match for the Extreme Championship. Now this is going to be brutal because last man standing matches, they can end quick or they can take as long as ever. I am a witness to, I wouldn't say the fastest, but I actually have been a witness to a quick last man standing match that ended really quickly, like at least I think maybe 5 minutes. But then I've also been proud to say that I was witness to a last man standing match on the independent scene that actually lasted an hour, and it was between 2 competitors who even some of the toughest guys in the world would not want to mess with. But right now, back on the topic, Crimson here looking to capitalize on this opportunity in this last man standing match against Edwin Baldwin to secure the Extreme Championship, as Crimson eagerly waits for the arrival of the champ, Edwin Baldwin. He's just pacey. He's ready to go. I'm really excited for this matchup. Here comes Edwin Baldwin, the Extreme Champion. This guy is amazing. His in-ring talent, his style, it just amazes me. It's all flash, but he can, like you see with the title around his waist, he can get down with the nastiest of the nasties, and he can handle his business when needs to be done. When push comes to shove, he'll show why he's as tough as any competitor here. As Edwin Baldwin is ready to go, we are ready to get started with this last man standing match. To start us off, to kick off Battle, there it is, the Extreme Championship. That's what it's all about for. This is what it's all about right here. This match, I got a feeling it's going to be a great one. I got a feeling whoever booked this card, our GM booked this card, he made a really smart decision here, having this kick off the show, getting the fans and myself excited for this show. I mean, I'm getting goosebumps already. And I rarely get goosebumps, but right now, I just can't help but get excited. As Crimson looks at the prize that he's fighting for. Ref raised it up. There it is. The Extreme Championship. As we're all eagerly waiting for the bell. Ref signals the bells to get it on. Let's go. Collar will tie up. Crimson goes around the back. Edwin goes around the back. Then Crimson gets him in a headlock. And then a knee to the back of Baldwin. And now Crimson backing Baldwin down. This is his size advantage. His size and strength advantage. And a sucker punch on Baldwin from Crimson. Tries to go for a chop, but Baldwin takes down Crimson, and now Crimson doing a smart thing, rolling to ringside. I would have rolled completely out of the ring, but he did. Speaking of going to ringside, Crimson decided to roll out. Didn't roll completely out. Edwin helped him getting out the rest of the way. As already this match has spilled onto ringside. Edwin with the back elbow to the face of Crimson. Crimson with the right hook. And then a right forearm chop. He's trying to string it together, a combo here. Ooh! What a flatliner from dropkick. Edwin gets back up, only to get into the dropkick from Crimson. There he's just stringing together that combo he was looking for, and he sends it back in the ring. No weapons have been grabbed so far, but he's already looking to end it. Like I said, depending on who you are, depending on who's in the match, depending on what happens, a last man standing match could be quick or it can be long. And we're at a count of 5, 6, and it's gonna be it might be a long one. Comes in with a back kick, but then a forearm smash from Baldwin. Trying to string together some offense here, but no, Crimson using his horns. Anything goes in the last man standing match, so his horns, I don't know, they're probably legal in all the other matches. I mean, come on, but still using his horns to an advantage with that headbutt. Count of 5 again, 6. Edwin might be out. 7. After that headbutt from Crimson. No, Edwin gets back up. In a sit-down body slam from Crimson. As Crimson, he gets another flatliner. And he busted open Edwin Baldwin this time. And now he's just working on the body of Edwin. But to no avail as Edwin starts fighting back with an uppercut of his own. Now he drags Crimson to the turnbuckle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Look at that. Just like that, the Extreme Champion is back. He's back in the swing of things. As another knee drop. And a third knee drop. He's targeting the head of Crimson. And now he's got him in a wrestling headlock. Someone's got to fight for control here. Baldwin sinks it in. He's looking to try to get Crimson to exhaust some of that stamina he has. Some of his endurance, trying to get out of that lock. And an uppercut from Crimson. Schoolboy roll up into a super kick. And then stomps on Edwin for good measure as he now tells the referee to go for the count. 3, 4. Edwin Baldwin scoring, just sporting a crimson mask, pardon the pun. Count of 8, but Crimson knew Edwin was getting up. Edwin rolled out the ring, and a suplex on ringside. Edwin Baldwin countering, getting momentum back in this match, and he lays him out with a clothesline. He stands Crimson back up, but he goes into the ring. He's back out. I don't know what he's doing. Doesn't matter though, as Crimson gets momentum back. That didn't matter as Edwin gets momentum back as well. In a DDT in ringside, a back and forth matchup between these two. as the count begins again. Crimson eagerly waits inside the ring for Edwin to get counted out. At count of 8, and Edwin Baldwin gets up again. Forearm from Edwin, but it has no effect on Crimson. I don't know what he was trying to go for there, but counters from both of these men. And Crimson. Ooh, a Skywalker from Crimson. That's gotta be it.
2, 3, 4.
That has gotta be it. Edwin's gotta be done. The fact that move hurts. It hurts so much. And on top of that, he did it on ringside. That magnifies the play, and that of course has matting, but that's concrete underneath it. That makes it hard. That, like, the mat only shields you a little bit from the concrete underneath. As Edwin Baldwin does a fireman carry flapjack on a Crimson, and now he lets the referee begin the count on Crimson this time for the first time in this matchup. At a count of 5, 6, 7, 8, and Crimson gets back up. None of these men showing any quit in them right now. As Edwin Baldwin starts fighting back. He spent much of this matchup on defense, but now he's trying to finally get on offense with a drop toe hold on Crimson. Counters. This is really, I wouldn't say a back and forth match, as Crimson has been in the dominating position for most of this matchup, but Edwin Baldwin has surely given some fight, as he is the Extreme Champion, and not without good reason. But a neck breaker from Crimson might have just changed that.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And Baldwin gets up again. Crimson's not going to be happy. Crimson's not happy. That's multiple times he's thought he's had the win. But no! Edwin Baldwin fights out. And a back kick from Crimson, but then it gets the kick to the gut. And a reverse DDT onto the knee of Edwin Baldwin. And that might have just laid out Crimson for good. I don't know. All I know is this match has been back and forth. Sort of back and forth. We're at count 7. Crimson still has not moved. 8, and Crimson gets back up. Edwin Baldwin fights back, but frustration has got to be over the fate. It's got to be overwhelming Crimson at this point. Another suplex coming. No. Edwin Baldwin counters. But then Crimson sends Edwin back into the ring. At a count of 4, Edwin Baldwin still not moving. You just gotta. This is what lets you know how exhausted these men are. All Crimson did was toss Edwin back into the ring, and at a count of 8, he's finally moving. As he targets the legs of Edwin Baldwin, that's going to make it harder for him to stand up. But Edwin Baldwin counters out of it. Sends Crimson to the corner. But Crimson fights out of it. Gives him a right, and then kick to the gut was no go. As Edwin Baldwin gives Crimson a DDT. And now the count starts on Crimson. That DDT was in the corner of the ring, which is the hardest part of the ring, so adds even more damage than usual.
7, 8.
And count of 8, Crimson stands up again. Goes for a running knee. Baldwin dodges out of the way. Another neck breaking reverse DDT.
2, 3.
This match. Count of 6, Crimson is not moved.
7, 8.
Crimson gets up at 8. Baldwin tries to go for a stomp, but Crimson rolled out.
2,
But that counter to no avail for Edwin. Or to no avail for Crimson. I'm sorry, as Edwin responds back by knocking him down again with the forearm smash.
5, 6.
Count of 6. Crimson's got to get up here if he wants to win the Extreme Championship.
8.
He does, but he gets a kick to the back. But then he sweeps the rug out from underneath Edwin Baldwin's feet. And now we're down to a count of 3.
4.
This is how exhausted Edwin Baldwin is. How much damage he has taken during this match. All that happened was his leg was swept out from under him. And he's getting up at a count of 8. And a Northern Lights suplex from Crimson as the ref starts to count again.
2, 3.
Crimson's feeling confident that all he has to do is land a hit on Baldwin and get him down the ground, that one of these counts, Baldwin's not going to get back up.
7,
These men have not used any weapons. It has already been brutal.
9.
At 9, and Baldwin gets up. See the damage as Baldwin tries to fight out, and he does successfully. Now he's got Crimson up. Ooh, and a Samoan driver from Edwin Baldwin, but Crimson gets right back up. And he goes for another Skywalker. Edwin may be done.
3, 4.
Halfway through the count, Edwin has not moved.
6, 7, 8. 9.
Count of 9, and Baldwin gets up miraculously. How is he doing this? Trying to string together some offense, trying to make a comeback here. Oh, counters, he may as well do it. And another DDT. And, my goodness. Now Crimson is sporting a crimson mask, pardon the pun. As we are now at 4. Crimson not moving. That DDT, that last DDT was devastating.
7, 8. 9.
And Crimson starts getting back up at 9. But then he just gets sent back down by just a small kick from Edwin, sends Crimson back down. 4 not moving.
5, 6, 7.
At a count of 7.
8. 9.
Well, and that's it. Crimson was so tired that after that small little kick to send him back down to the ground, he was done. Just look at that schoolboy super kick from Crimson. Man, both of these men were exhausted. That small little kick after Crimson was about to get up at 9 from that DDT did him in. That's how exhausted. That's how much effort these men put in as Edwin Baldwin walks away, can leave here tonight as the Extreme Champion. I'm sorry, not can, but will leave here tonight as the Extreme Champion. Crimson put up a great fight. Edwin Baldwin almost lost this match multiple times, but he's still the champion. Both sporting crimson masks, both bloodied. No weapons were used, and yet this still was the brutal last man standing match I was looking forward to. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we got another one with you. We got Brandon Johnson, the United States champion, versus Gregory, and this is turning out to be a little rivalry among themselves, as over the past couple of house shows, Gregory has actually won, or at least the United States title has changed hands between Brandon Johnson and Gregory. As you saw in the last episode of Fight, Gregory had the title, but the next house show after that, Brandon Johnson got his rematch and he got the title back. And here's our United States champion, Brandon Johnson. Although he has had matches with Gregory as of late this week, over the past week, he still has issues, big issues with Jay Strickland. And I'm wondering what the repercussions are from that going to be for tonight, as he dashes to the ring, once again showing off his deceptive quickness. And there he is, once again, United States champion, Brandon Johnson. As he looks, hopefully, to get some momentum, shut up Gregory once and for all, or at least up until Blackout, which I'm assuming he will face Jay Strickland for the United States title then. But Brandon Johnson, he is looking to end this with Gregory, end this spite with Gregory. As here comes Gregory, now a former XWF United States champion. The man that dethroned Brandon Johnson over the past week in house shows. But again, he's got to have maybe a frustrating feeling inside, as he had the United States title, but he lost it on the next house show where they faced off. As Gregory is looking, the lunatic luchador is looking to recapture that title. I don't know what anybody else calls him, but I call him the lunatic luchador. Sorry, too many L's. As we get this fight underway, calling up a tie-up, but then side headlock on Gregory. Gregory sends it to the ropes, goes for a tornado DDT. Gregory already getting his offense and starting off the matchup with his offense, but Brandon Johnson just hip tosses him. And now he's got him up in a fall away slam. Brandon Johnson already throwing Gregory around like he's a little kid. But Gregory is not done fighting. Whips Brandon to the corner, but Brandon responds back with a back elbow. Goes for a fireman's carry. Ooh! DDT from Gregory. Two back elbows, two for his mistakes as you tried to go behind. Gregory whipped out. Ooh! Brandon Johnson leaping over Gregory, but then a kick to the gut was caught by Gregory as he responds with a wheel kick. I would never think this, but a match between or I've never thought I'd say this, but in a match between a luchador and a lunatic luchador, I've already said it, and a giant, is actually a fast-paced matchup. Two contrasted styles, a giant and a small luchador, going in a fast-paced matchup. What were the odds? As he pinches the nerve of Gregory, using his strength. And he just repeatedly smashes Gregory's head on the canvas. Got him up for a military press. Gregory counters and a DDT from Gregory. As he pulls the United States champion up. No, gets a forearm to the face. But Gregory Irish whips and drop kicks him down to the city position. And another wheel kick counter from Gregory. Gregory is giving this his... whoa! An elevated schoolboy powerbomb from Gregory, lifting up the giant Brandon Johnson. What strength from Gregory, the lunatic luchador. As he gets ready to end this, no, goes for a twisting forearm. No good. As the giant Brandon Johnson just swats him out of the way. Goes for a snake eyes. Tries to go for another firearm maneuver. Fireman carry maneuver. But Gregory counters. And now goes for a pin one. No. Try to go for a kick, but that did not faze Brandon as he sends him out onto ringside on the apron. Brandon, not smart move, taunting while Gregory was getting back in the ring. Now he's got him in a headlock on the floor. How Gregory is able to mount an offense and actually keep the giant down like this is amazing. It's insane. But as I speak, Brandon Johnson now targets the knee of Gregory. And now military press drops him on the floor. Goes for a kick to the gut, but Gregory knows better, rolls out of the way. Now he's got Brandon Johnson in the corner. What's he got going on here? Super kick to the knee. What's he doing? Ooh! A flip pile driver from Gregory. 1, 2. No! Brandon Johnson kicks out. What a match. Gregory is feeling it. Knocks down the giant surprisingly with the clothesline. 2 clotheslines and a super kick. Tries to end it all, but Brandon lays Gregory out with the lariat. And now Brandon's got a second wing as well. No. Goes for a sidewalk slam, but countered by Gregory, and he goes for Hurricanrana. And it actually works. He's got the champion reeling here. But wait, he runs right into a military slam. What's he? Oh, no. Ooh, the splash. He that might have done it. 1, 2, 3. That did it. Brandon Johnson gets another win over Gregory. Finally silences Gregory for now. As he looks towards Blackout. Our United States champion once again showcasing his dominance. Looking towards Blackout where he could... Oh, no, come on. There's Jay Strickland attacking Brandon Johnson from he's got the title belt. What is he doing? What does he think? No. Come on. Jay, that's enough. He just had a heck of a matchup from Gregory. And for his efforts, for his rewards, for claiming victory, he gets a shot to the head with the title, his own title, at the hands of Jay Strickland. But ladies and gentlemen, we got to move on to our main event. Summer Adams versus Amanda Void. Now this is already, like I told you, this is a stacked card. As Summer Adams already in the ring, waiting for her opponent. But Amanda Void, she charges the ring, she takes down Summer, and she just unleashes a flurry of punches. But Summer is finally able to get her off. Ref trying to control this. Then he calls. Did he call for the bell? I guess he did. As both competitors are going at it now. Amanda Void already having an advantage with that clear ambush at the beginning. Cross body from Summer though. She's putting up her own fight. 2 back elbows from Summer on Amanda, but Amanda responds with a jawbreaker. Amanda tried to gain an unfair advantage against Summer with that assault earlier. But Summer, crucifix driver from Summer. And now she works in that right arm of Amanda Void. Now she's put her knee to the back. She's stretching her out. This is intense. This is an intense matchup between these two ladies over here. Between these two superstars. Back and forth. Amanda whips Summer to the corner. Ducks underneath her. Tries to go for a body slam, but Summer counters out. Tried to send Amanda out of the ring, but gets dropped toe hold. And now Amanda just choking Summer out on the rope. And that might do it. No, not even a 1 count. Ref couldn't even get in position. Fireman counter from Summer. Now she sends Amanda out of the ring. Or out of the ring. My apologies again. I'm still reeling from the last 2 matches we had, especially that last man standing match we had. Oh, with Baldwin and Crimson. And these 2 ladies are not, neither one of them giving an inch. As she hits Summer with the clothesline, knocks her down. Now she's begging her back. She's begging for her to get back up. Summer on the apron. And she gets sent back into the ring. She gets tossed right back into the ring. Ooh! And 2 knee drops from Amanda. And Amanda looks ready to end this. She looks ready to end this. Kick to the gut. And then a DDT. Devastating DDT from Amanda too. No, kick out from Summer. You would think that might have been the end. Amanda attacked Summer before the bell rung. But Summer's got momentum now. She's holding her own against Amanda, and I may have just spoken too soon. Or maybe not. Summer. What a suplex from Summer Adams. As she goes for the pin. 1, 2. No, kick out. Summer Adams just gave her a pump handle suplex and it didn't work. What is she thinking right now? As Amanda gives her an uppercut. Irish whip to the corner. Amanda gives a drop kick to Summer. All across her back. Sends her back into the corner. Turns her around. Goes for another drop kick to the back, but she misses. But then a backbreaker from Amanda. The rivalry between these ladies is not letting up. Summer goes for... Wait. Ref, she's had her foot on the ropes. Thank goodness Summer kicked out. But Amanda almost stole that one in a slap to the face. Summer realized what she was doing, and she's paying her back forward with a belly-to-belly suplex. And a stomp to the left arm. Oh, no. And now she's got her in a surfboard stretch. She's trying to make her tap out. Trying to inflict as much pain as possible. But Amanda Voigt fights out of it. Tries to go for a cover, but Summer quickly gets out. Kick to the gut. And another slap to the face of Amanda. And now Summer is rearing to end it. Summer Adams going for another pump handle suplex. That might just do it. 1, 2. Good night. Summer Adams was attacked at the beginning of this matchup, ambushed, and yet she still walked out with the win. Man, what a show we have for you. The last man standing match with Edwin and Crimson was outstanding. And although the Gregory's match with Brandon was short, that's not to say it wasn't as exciting with Brandon picking up the win there, but Jay Strickland coming out and attacking Brandon. But this matchup was really good. And a really good showcase for Summer Adams, her resilience, because although Amanda charged in the ring and attacked Summer Adams right off the bat, tried to go for the win with her feet, tried to go for a winner with the crook, with the feet on the ropes, but Summer Adams still prevails as she wins your main event a battle in there. Yeah, it's clear why the fans don't like her, but ladies and gentlemen, this has been David Kusar. I've been your host, and have a good night.